that you guys are here. I was involved in a program called First Team Basketball. It was a program that NCAA supported, and it started with Greg Oden and Mike Conley with that group when they were 8th graders going into 9th grade. And what NCAA saw was there were a lot of top 8th grade players who never made it to the collegiate level. And so they selected a select group of players, top players in the country, and we brought them together every summer. We had a summer conference, but it wasn't to play basketball. We didn't play basketball. It was all about just teaching them values, more talking about academics and how important basketball was. I was blessed to, different guys came in. Charles Barkley came a couple of times, Jimmy Jackson. Those kind of guys came in and shared with those young men. And so I thought about this, I prayed about this. Why can't we do the same thing? How many know how important 8th grade is in transition to 9th grade? And the other part of that was you guys as basketball players, you need to create a bond amongst yourself because you are an elite group. You are a special group. You just said these guys, we'll talk about that in a minute, but you're at a different level. And so the blessing of this is that, and I always tell people this kind of stuff is not for everybody. You know, some people looking for a full room. I'm not that guy. Because I know this is not for everybody. It's not for everybody. And these guys will tell you there's a separation that comes. There's some guys who started with them that didn't make it to the level they're at. Because it's really not for everybody. You know, I was telling Sean, I have a son, Tim Jr., who works in the NBA. He's assistant general manager for the Fort Wayne Managers with Pacers and whatnot. The teacher always tells me, Dad, there's something different about guys that get to that level. But the real difference is what keeps them at that level. And it's about character. It's about character. That's what keeps them at that level. Udonis Haslem, he ain't played a game, and who knows when, but he's still around. These young cats don't know what he is, but he's still around at 47 years old. You know, and he's a good locker room guy. That's why he's there. That's the kind of guy you want to be. That's what we get into. So also I wrote a book, I wrote a little commercial book, you know, and all this stuff. You know, a book about being an uncommon athlete. Filled with passion, filled with purpose. And I wrote it about, I have a good friend, Clark Kellogg, we wrote this thing together. And Clark would always talk about how, you know how passionate guys are before the game? You've been on the team with guys that rah-rah. Who's the passionate guy on your team? Who's the rah-rah guy? On your middle school team, who's the rah-rah guy? Who's that guy? Yeah. Every team got that guy, but who's your hype guy? Right there. That's the hype guy right there. Watch him come out, that's the hype guy. That's the hype guy. Every team has that. But sometimes the hype guy loses his hype. Now, he never lost his hype. So he was always hype. But sometimes hype guys lose their hype. You know, everybody's hyped at the beginning of the game. You know, before you get started, you got that big crowd in there, everybody's all hyped up. Then all of a sudden you get down 10, 12 points. Where the hype guy, you can't even find him anymore. And so in the book, I talk about how to keep that uncommon, how to keep passion, and that is being prepared, having an attitude of adjustment, making a sacrifice, being selfish, being a person of integrity, being an overcomer, and having a whole lot of nerve. You want to be that kind of guy. So that's what this book's all about. But I'm going to get right at it. I first want to introduce these guys to you. We'll go this way first. This is Sean Jones. Give Sean some love. All-time leading scorer. Broke Stevie Taylor's record, and I know Stevie did not like that. Stevie thought that name was going to be up there forever. He wasn't happy about that. But Sean was the first team All-State, co-player of the year in the state. The team won 3 league titles, 2 districts, a couple trips to the regional, and he's going to Marquette next year. My buddy Javan Simmons on 3 district championship teams. One was at Harvard. When he was a freshman, they made it to the district. I think it was a regional. Yeah. He's been regionals 3 times with that team. And so he's a great young man. And he's going to the University of Toledo. As we began, we just kind of passed around for these guys. When did you guys start really believing that you could be good at this basketball game? When did that kick in? Whether you're a football player, you love football. When did it really kick in that you could really be good at this game?
For me, I feel like going into my junior year, I feel like that's when I really started my development of being a good player. 8th grade year is when I really gained my confidence as a good player. So I always knew I could be a good player, but I always didn't have the confidence. So you had to have the confidence, right? When I got the confidence, you know, I was still a little lackadaisical with the work. I didn't really fall in love with the crowd until junior year. So imagine if I would have fell in love with the grind early. First game coming out, COVID. So we didn't even know we were going to have a season. So me and Sean, we would talk before games, and even before that, we would talk before the season, talking about how we was going to do, what we were going to do. He told me it was going to be a big year for me. So he was always in my corner. It's always good to have a good person in your corner because then, not only did I have him, but I got my mom and my dad and family. Like, yeah, it's gonna get like that. I also never stop training. Because some people get stagnant. You can't get stagnant with that.
I'll say when I really figured out this is what I wanted to do, and that was the turning point was really my 8th grade summer when I was playing up. I was playing up with Miller Factory. I was playing 10th grade, my 8th grade summer. And after my first game, I remember being so hesitant to play. Like I wanted to play with the 9th grade team and stuff like that. My mom's decision was to put me on the 10th grade team to be ready to go to high school. So I hopped out there with the 10th grade team. As soon as I got out there, I could feel the impact. I could feel my energy like affecting the team. We won the game, and that was my turning point. Knowing I could play with people that was already playing on that next level that I wanted to go to. I was excelling, so it just told me I could do it for.
What these guys are saying is it's that challenge. Both of them was willing to take that challenge. They're willing to take that challenge. So as we talk about this beginning sports experience, both of you guys come from sports families. Your mother played college basketball, your mom played college basketball. How important has family been in your guys' life, in life as you mature as a young man, and describe the role that family has played in your life?
Man, I feel like without my family support, I wouldn't even be where I was. I've had times where I wanted to quit, you know what I'm saying? And, my family was right there. I've had conversations with countless uncles, countless aunties. I'm like, bro, you done came too far now. You didn't put in that work. You can't quit because we need you. You gonna see, like, with your family, bro, they gonna be, you gonna have a girlfriend, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But your mom always gonna be there. So never fall away from your family because your family gonna get you from point A to point B. Even when it feel like y'all, you know what I'm saying, seeing the fruits yet. Your family gonna be right there, like, bro, you good.
My family's impact on me was also very crazy, very inspiring to me. My family, not too many of the boys in my family went to college, so them always talking to me, telling me what things to do and what not to do. Even before I started playing sports, from my older cousins, my older uncles, everybody was always trying to tell me, everybody was just pouring good wisdom in me as a man. So they just made me want to do the same thing for real. When I started playing sports, everybody supported me, good or bad, ups and downs, punches, whatever I had to go through, everybody was still like, keep going, like, we see what you're doing, we love what you're doing, just make sure you're still on the right path. So my family really just pushed me to keep my head on straight, for real.
I'm kind of curious, how did you guys develop such a close relationship? How did that come about?
I don't know too many people who put in the work in, I'm not gonna lie. But when Javan first came to Ohio, he was always the first person at the gym, like always. And me and my little cousin Junior, we just always took notice of that. We always pull up to the gym, already see Javan. He was always smiling and stuff. Javan, you don't even know if he was gonna make the layup, but you knew he was always gonna be there for you. He was always, yeah, this is fact, like, for real. Every tournament, 4th grade year, I was always, no matter if we could hop straight off the long car ride, nothing. We get in the gym, see Javan, always with a smile. And for real, that's when our relationship started, for real.
I feel like every time we got that like connection, like we know what it is when it's time to step on the court. I know if he's not putting on, I gotta put on. If I'm not putting on, he gotta put on. If he getting double team, I gotta step up. If I'm getting double team, he gotta step up. So it's like we brothers for him, so we locked in, we got that chemistry, and like I said, man, he knows I take a bullet for him. So.
You guys have had great success in basketball throughout high school. What has kept you grounded and humble? Sometimes guys have all this success, and all that, they just kind of goes to your head, so to speak. What's kept you grounded and humble?
I'm a competitor, for real, so anything. My whole life, I always wanted to compete. Anything I was doing, kindergarten, I'm whatever races in the gym class, I'm trying to win those. I'm trying. So when I got to high school, with the basketball side of things, it wasn't always going my way. People come out with their little rankings and stuff. People say what they want to say. People talk about what they want to talk about. When it's not true. Just like everybody else, I took it with a grain of salt. You feel me? I loved when it was my name that people was talking about, but it wasn't me. So I sulked a little bit, but I just made me put my head down and work for every time. Anytime I see something negative about me or something, see my name somewhere, I want to see it, just made me want to work. I always want to work, period. But when I see stuff, negative stuff or stuff that bother me a little bit, just give a little extra fire.
Like I said, I ain't always been good, so I've always been laying low. I don't really like to post the workouts or nothing like that. Because when you give people to tap into a secret, like people gonna try and steal your work. Your work ethic, my work ethic, I feel like it's what sets me apart from a lot of people. Because not a lot of people got my work ethic. So I like to just lay low and work. When I'm having a bad day, pick up a basketball. When I'm having a good day, I pick up a basketball. But on the bad days, you schedule like 2-3 workouts. Your mind, you take your mind off of what it is that's going on. So I feel like that's what's really kept me humble. Because the game, you see the fruits. So like I said, when I'm having a bad day, I pick up that basketball. I'm going to work, no matter what it is. So I feel like that's what's kept me humble. So it's going to work every day.
What these guys are talking about, the work that they put in the gym, and nobody sees. But on Friday night, that's when it comes out. And people wonder, man, where'd that come from? But what you do in the dark will come out in the light. Will definitely come out in the light. Next question. A lot of these young guys are dreaming of success and opportunities in basketball as afforded you thus far. What advice would you give them? What advice would you give them?
I feel like some advice I would give you all is just remain in the gym and remain humble. Those two things alone will get you a long way. Don't worry about who's better than you. Don't worry about your ranking. Don't worry about, who getting write-ups from 270, who getting 270 whose videos. At the end of the day, that don't mean nothing. Because at the end of the day, I didn't see 5 stars not do nothing in college. I didn't see 1 stars go to the league. So it don't really matter your ranking. It don't matter none of that. You just focus on yourself and your craft. Because at the end of the day, that's the only thing that's going to get you to the next level. If you worry about what other people are doing, then you're not ready to play at the next level. Just gotta focus on yourself.
The advice I'll give y'all for real, when it comes to success in basketball, is really making sure it's what you want to do for real. You feel me? Like you said at the beginning, it ain't for everybody. And y'all at the stage where y'all really starting to figure out for real if it's really for y'all. And what I would say is bro, this one of y'all most serious summers. So really dive deep into this basketball stuff, really do some research, see what you can do, whatever you want to do, really just to make sure that's really what you want to do, play basketball. And if you decide that's really what you want to do, then I would say really put your head down as much as you can and just take the punches because they're going to come. As long as that ball bouncing, it ain't going to have bad games, you're going to have bad whatever. Everything ain't going to go your way basically. So make sure if you want to do that, will make the bad days worth it. Feel me? That make you want to put in the work. Like we were saying, we in the gym, good days, bad days. Bad days make it better to get in the gym. For just what you want to do, you're going to be able to push whatever you want to do. You're going to be able to push through whatever. Just keep your head down, work, take punches. That's it.
Underlying theme in this whole conversation is about work. It's about that work. It's about having a good work ethic. But like Sean said, there's got to be something you want to do. If your mom's got to make you go to a workout, your mom got to drag you to come to practice, you don't want it. It's not for you. It's not for you. Can you talk about how you're able to balance both basketball friends and being a teenager and still having success on the court?
Priorities. Like I said, back to the question of knowing what you want to do for real. Even if it's not basketball, whatever you want to do, it should be your main focus. Feel me? When y'all get into a point, 8th grade, Y'all gonna be seniors in high school just like that. I swear to God. I was in 8th grade, I feel like 2 days ago for real. So, really know what you want to do. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. Be a kid. Balance schoolwork. Schoolwork's tough, but you really just gotta make the time. And the way you make the time is by really trying your best to get what you want to really do on your schedule and what you need to do on your schedule figured out before you just having fun. For real, get what you need to be doing and what you want to be working towards. That need to be your main two focuses for real. And then the fun, you can do whatever you want outside of your main focus. You feel me? If I'm not in the gym, if I don't got no work, then I'm hitting up my homies, then I'm having fun. But I'm not about to go do all that stuff before I got a workout in or something like that. Before I got an assignment turned in. If I'm getting notifications that my assignment, I got 0 assignment, I'm not about to go hit my homies up like what y'all trying to do type stuff. I got stuff to do, I got stuff to handle. I gotta be eligible. I gotta, you feel me? It's a discipline thing too. So that's it.
I feel like for me, balance and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? I put God first. So before I work out on Sunday, I gotta go to church. It's mandatory. Like I can't do nothing else. That's my dudes back there. Come on, man. Before I do anything, I gotta go to church first. So church always come first. Second, hoops. You gotta learn to grind. At the church, I'm not coming home until about 9:30 because I'm in the gym. Then after that, about my friends, about my girls, about whatever I got. After that, I know my friends know what I'm trying to do. My friends know my goal. My friends know what I'm trying to be. So when you got friends who support your goal, they're not gonna care if you're not hanging out with them. They're like, oh yeah, he trying to make it out for us. So that's what it is for real. Like you gotta have friends that surround yourself with friends that don't envy you, that don't surround themselves with jealousy, because that's gonna come with a lot of your friends. So you need to surround yourself with a clique that's gonna support you in whatever you do. Because if you don't do that, then they're just gonna drag you down. Then you're gonna be like, I don't even want to hoop no more.
You guys, when you look back, what advice would you give to a young son? What would you tell a young son? You're a senior now in high school. What would you tell a young son?
Keep your head down. For real. Just being able to take punches, being able to take criticism, being willing to learn, being willing to let yourself hurt, being willing to let yourself love, being willing to let yourself have fun, for real. Just doing everything you can to make sure that you are in the right mental state and just having fun. I just tell myself to make sure that I'm having fun, for real.
Going off what Sean said, I feel like I was telling my brother to respond to the hate. I like when people hate me personally, because I'm like, oh, you don't even know. So now I got to prove you wrong. That's what I've been doing my whole life, though. That's what he's been doing his whole life.
Parents really want to do this, so it's times when parents can say some things, and you don't listen. It may not relate to you, but hearing it from one of your peers, it is so powerful. And just hearing someone, one day, the vision for you guys is one day you want to be in these seats. When you have a chance to pour back, and some of these guys will tell you, somebody may got here to pour it into them. Nobody's self-made. All of us had somebody who mentored us, came alongside, and helped us be where we are today. And that was the goal of these young men doing that.